Hey guys, I am going to try and do this update. I have been trying to do it for the last 2 weeks, I think, and it just hasn't worked. Something always comes up and I never get it done. Last time I tried to do it, I ended up with a nail in my tire. Like I was driving out of the driveway and I started talking and all of a sudden it was like, I'm going to move that down a little bit, sorry. And I start hearing this clunking, and it's like, what the hell is that? So I stopped the video, and I stopped, and I got out, and there was like a piece of pallet that had a huge nail in it, and I had ran over it, and yeah, so big hole in my tire. I could hear the air coming out when I pulled the nail out. Just seems like every time I try to make this update, something has come up. So anyway, it is, June 3rd, I think, today. About 2 weeks ago, I hit a big milestone, and I have lost 100 pounds. Woo! I'm technically now at like 102 pounds, but whatever. About 2 weeks ago, I had hit the point where I'd lost 100 pounds. Huge milestone for me. I still have a lot to go, but still, I've lost 100 freaking pounds in 6 months, and now we're on the verge of being 7 months, but, so 6.5 months, losing like a whole person, I mean, I know most adults weigh more than 100 pounds, but like a young teenage girl, a 14-year-old, maybe younger, I don't know, but like, that's a whole person, technically. And that gets me a huge step closer to my ultimate goal, which I haven't decided yet where I really want to get to and then maintain. I think maybe 150 pounds. I'm not 100% sure if is that attainable, and is that something I can maintain long term? I haven't been 150 pounds since high school. And when I was in high school and I was active, 150 pounds was very comfortable for me. Now, I am only 5'1", barely 5'1", so 150 pounds is still technically considered overweight. I would need to be in the 130s all the way down to like 90 pounds to be considered a normal weight for my height. I cannot imagine myself at 90 pounds. That would be, and I have been in the 130s and lower, and it was very hard for me to stay there, even as a teenager, and I did not necessarily like the way I looked at that weight. It wasn't the most comfortable place for me. So I'm thinking 150, because in the past that's been a comfortable spot. We'll see. Maybe 175 will fit more comfortably for me. It needs to be something that I can maintain. It needs to be realistic. Would it be great to be considered a normal weight and not be overweight and not have a BMI that's above average? Yeah, that would be wonderful. That would be the best, the best outcome. But I need to be realistic. When you've been almost 350 pounds, I didn't quite hit 350, but I got damn close. 130 pounds feels really unattainable. And I'm not trying to be, like a Debbie Downer and thinking, I can't do it, because I know if I put my mind to it, I can do it. But, yeah, I just need this to be something that I can maintain long term. That is realistic for me, that is comfortable for me, something where I feel good in my body. And, where it's not a fight every day to maintain that. I want to feel normal. I want to feel like my exercise level, my activity level is comfortable and fun and not a chore. And same with eating. I want, my calorie intake and stuff to be comfortable and attainable and not a chore. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my end goal is for sure. I'm thinking 150, maybe 175. Which actually, when I think about being like 175, I mean, I still have quite a ways to go, but I'm really not that far away from, so it's like, yeah. It's still a ways to go, though. So I've lost 100 pounds. My next big goal for myself is to get out of the 200s and into what they call Wonderland. So once I hit 199 pounds, I will have met that goal. I've got about, 35, 40 pounds to get there. But that's okay. I'm just gonna have to keep working. It's really not that bad. And something I think I could easily achieve by my 1-year anniversary. Obviously, as time goes on and as you're able to eat more and take in more calories, your weight loss slows, and I don't want to say that it becomes more difficult. I don't think it becomes more difficult. I just think that it's a slower rate. Because you're eating more calories, because you're eating more foods, because you're returning back to homeostasis. You're going back to a more normal setting. And so, your body kind of adjusts, because at first it's a huge shock, like, oh my God, you went in, I was probably eating 3,000 calories a day before I had surgery. And to go from 3,000 calories a day to like 300 calories, that's a massive shock. And obviously your body goes, loses all this weight, but at some point it kind of adjusts to the lower calorie. Obviously I'm eating way more than 300 calories now. Way more than that. But yeah, your body kind of adjusts and the weight loss slows down. So I think getting into Wonderland by my 1-year anniversary or surgiversary is an attainable goal. And it's probably a good goal to set. But for now, I'm enjoying the fact that I have lost 100 pounds in 6.5 months after having the Roux-en-y gastric bypass surgery. They said that if you've lost 50% of your excess weight, then you are considered, your surgery is considered a success. Well, for me, 50% of my excess weight was like 98 pounds or something like that. And I'm at 102 now, so technically I am considered a success. Yay! And my therapist actually asked me this 2 weeks ago. If you were to stop losing weight right now, would you be comfortable with where you are? Would you consider yourself a success? Would you be happy with it? Yes and no. My life has changed immensely. I am like 1,000,000 times healthier than I was before. I'm no longer diabetic. I no longer have high cholesterol. I no longer have high blood pressure. But I still wear a CPAP every night. And I would like to get to a point where I no longer have sleep apnea. And I will be going in a couple of weeks for a sleep study to see. And I don't think my sleep apnea is completely gone. I think it's still there. It's just a very mild case now compared to what it was before. But I would like to get to a point where I at least don't have to wear the CPAP. So we'll see. For me, I would be comfortable. If I got to a point where all of my medical issues were gone and I only had to worry about like my thyroid and my anxiety and depression, and those are the only medications I had to take, and I didn't have to use a CPAP anymore, if I could get to that point, I think that I would then be okay staying wherever that is. But I would like to get down to 150, 175. We'll see. But yeah, ultimately, the main reason I did this was to improve my health, because I was very sick and getting sicker. And it wasn't to get to a certain number on the scale. It wasn't to get to a certain size pants. It wasn't to get to a certain look, for my body to look a certain way. It was to get rid of all these comorbidities. I'm sure I said that all wrong. Comorbidities, whatever. Anyway, all the things that were, I was going to say slowly killing me, but let's face it, they were very quickly killing me. So all the things that were killing me, and killing me fast, that was why I had the surgery, was to get rid of all of those things and be able to live longer and see my kids grow up and see my grandkids. And my grandma got to see like her great-great-grandchild, and I would love to live that long and live healthy that long, to be able to see that. So, it's not about a number on the scale or in my pants. It's about living a healthy life. So if I can get to a point where all of those things are gone and I feel like I'm sufficiently active in my children's lives and in my marriage, then yeah, then I'll be happy. But I don't know what that number will be. So we will see. At any rate, I am almost 7 months out and I've lost 102 pounds, and I am celebrating as much as I can. I have bought some new clothes. I mean, I've kind of been buying clothes anyway, just along the way, because my pants didn't fit. So I had to buy some new pants, and then I bought like a stash of pants after that for the summer, like capris and stuff. Because I wanted to be able to, make it through the summer or whatever, and the summer has just begun, and I'm already in the smallest pants that I bought. So I may be buying myself a third set of pants for the summer. We will see. That's not a bad thing, though. I'm not complaining. Oh, I bought underwear. I bought myself new underwear that was, good Lord, I don't even know how many sizes smaller. Like massively smaller than what I had. The ones that I had, like the butt of my underwear was sagging below my, here's my butt, here's my underwear. There was this giant gap between my actual butt and where my underwear was because they had gotten so big. So I was in desperate need, and I had bought new bras before that because, again, it was, I needed them badly. And I just kind of kept going with the underwear because nobody sees your underwear, and your underwear isn't holding anything important up that anyone might notice. So I didn't. And I had kind of set that as a goal for myself. And I hit 100 pounds. I'll go out and buy pretty new underwears. And I hit the 100 pounds. So I went out and I bought pretty new underwears. I bought a bunch of like really cheap ones too. Hanes 6-pack or whatever. So it's not all, like, I didn't go nuts and spend expensive amounts of money on underwear that I won't be able to wear forever. But I bought, like, 5 pairs of really nice, pretty frilly underwear. And then, another 10 or 12 or whatever of just your basics. Your basic granny panties. Because sometimes you need the granny panties. So anyway, that's my update. I've lost 100 pounds and I bought new underwears. Yeah, that's all I got for now. I don't know why it took me 2 weeks to do this because 8 million things kept coming up and blah, blah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And I will talk to you guys hopefully not a long time. Hopefully now that I am this close to being done for the summer and starting summer break and being home with my kids all summer, I will be able to make more videos and have more time. Anyway, thanks for watching.